SEO is progress.
A blessing.
Supportive.
My passion.
SEO is home.
Opportunities.
Family.
My way of life. SEO is love because you have students looking after you, teachers looking after you. Everybody's really focused on trying to help you be the best you can be.
For over a decade, SEO Scholars has transformed public high school students into college graduates. In 2021, we're serving nearly 1,000 high school students in New York City, 115 in San Francisco, and more than 1,000 students attending nearly 200 different colleges around the nation. We know that students with A averages at high poverty schools are scoring well below A students at affluent schools on a national test. They're even scoring below C students at affluent schools.
When I was younger, I just thought that if I worked harder in school, I would just get wherever I want to be, and that's not always the case.
Some call this the achievement gap, but more realistically, it reflects a gap in opportunity to truly get a quality education, to get into and attend a good college, or even to compete for a competitive job. Our SEO Scholars close this opportunity gap.
To me, SEO is a family, a community in which we all have a goal to achieve, which is to get to college and to succeed in our future.
SEO Scholars receive the equivalent of 2.5 years of English instruction and an extra 1.5 years of math instruction.
Being in SEO and sitting in the classes and talking to the people in my community and being surrounded by instructors who really believe in me showed me that there's something about me that I never saw in myself.
Breaking right now, the coronavirus pandemic continuing to spread throughout our area.
When the pandemic hit the U.S. last March, the unthinkable happened. Public school systems shut down.
The city shutting down schools until further notice,
with no indication of when they'll open again.
Scores of colleges and universities also canceling classes.
Our scholars in high school found themselves navigating life without school, jobs, activities, and our scholars in college found themselves without homes on campus.
The COVID crisis meant that I had to leave my school in Southern California and within the span of a week come back home to the epicenter of the crisis where, because my family wasn't working, we were facing financial insecurity and food insecurity.
And I'm forever grateful for SEO for just being a resource for me, just talking to them about the issues that were going on with me and also just providing me with funds that went towards medication and groceries to help support my family.
SEO had to ensure our scholars were set up for success in a digital reality.
I received a Wi-Fi hotspot in the mail, and thank you to SEO, I'm able to have full access to my work and complete the remainder semester.
Let's get started on our presentation. So Daniel, would you and your group like to go first?
Within our programming, the only thing that has changed is how we deliver it.
I'm proud to say that all the energies in my classrooms have stayed the same. I have built such great bonds with my teachers and friends that when I go on to my online class, I feel as if I'm there in person.
Our community remains strong. Our curriculum is as intensive and as supportive as always, and the participation of our scholars remains high.
We also have a college tour for all grade levels in March.
Before the pandemic, the love and the support was strong. It was there. And during this pandemic, the love and support is stronger.
If SEO has taught me anything, they definitely taught me that even though things may have not gone as you planned, it does not mean your end goal is no longer achievable. So I'm gonna take these tragic spur of events as another source of fuel for my drive to succeed.
The SEO community has always been about support and being able to help each other. Regardless whether we see each other in person or through a computer screen, I always felt as though the community always gave me the support that I needed in order to push myself to do better.